Thank you, Patrick, for giving me the floor. Dear distinguished guests, colleagues from PEMNA country, representatives from the World Bank, PEMNA secretariats, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon, everyone. It is an honor for me to stand before you today at this 2026 PEMNA TCOP meetings. My name is Khampadit Chansouk. I'm technical officer representing the State Treasury of Laos under the Ministry of Finance. As we look around the region, we see that digital transformation is no longer merely a technical upgrade. It is a fundamental shift in how we govern, how we manage public resources, and how we ensure data sovereignty over our physical data. For Lao PDR, this journey is about building a system that's secure, scalable, and transparent. So today I would like to share with you the regulatory and institutional framework that underpin our digital transformation. I'll walk you through 4 key areas that the first one will be the mandate and the core function of State Treasury of Laos. Second, the legal and the regulatory framework governing Treasury operation. Third is the implementation challenge and the risk mitigation measure. And finally, our strategic way forwards. Our goal is to balance technology ambition with institutional readiness. We want to ensure that every digit of data we manage translate into public value for people of Laos. Let us begin with our foundation. Any digital system is only as strong as the legal mandate that support it. It allows our treasury operation based on our primary legislation. The first one is the State Budget Law number 71/NA, the December 16, 2015. This law provides the legal foundation for budget execution. Second one is the Decree of National Treasury number 259/PM, dated June 1st, 2010, which specifically outline our operation scope. Furthermore, regarding the digital infrastructure itself, we rely on the law on the payment, number 292 PSD, date December 15, 2007. The law defines our payment infrastructure, including the RTGS, the real-time gross settlement, operation, and every electronic money provision. And these laws are not static. They are supported by our public finance development strategy 2025 and the vision to 2030, which serve as our long-term PFM reform roadmap. Under this legal umbrella, the State Treasury operate under the Ministry of Finance with essential technical coordination from the Bank of Lao PDR. These two relationships ensure that our fiscal policy align with the monetary operation. And our core functions are extensive. We are responsible for the administration of the Treasury single account and cash consolidation. We handle government payment processing and settlement operation. We manage its cash flow forecasting and liquidity management to ensure that the government can meet its obligation. We also oversee government banks account and reconciliation, compile fiscal data, and support financial reporting. This framework ensures legal clarity and operational consistency. It creates the institutional synergy across the fiscal, monetary, and digital domains, allowing us to coordinate effectively while maintaining clear role definition between the Ministry of Finance, the Central Bank, and the Ministry of Technology and Communication. And moving to the heart of our presentation, digital transformation strategy. Our strategy is aligned with the Laos National Digital Transformation Committee framework in 2023. Our strategy objectives are clear. We aim to transition from the manual Treasury process to automate workflow. We seek to achieve real-time cash visibility and consolidate fiscal reporting. We want to embed risk-based control directly within our digital framework, workflow and enhance interoperability across Ministry of Finance system and external platform. To achieve this, we adopting a graduate maturity model. We are moving from the foundational digitalization toward the advanced analytics. We are utilizing a modular architecture with an API-first design, which enable us to expand capability incrementally without disrupting the cooperation. Let me speak about specifically about our financial, our FMIS. Currently, we are operating on the Lao FMIS at the moment. What it has served as well, covering central government entities, but it has some of the limitation. We face some of the fragment data, some manual reconciliation process, and limited reporting capability as well on this one. But then, therefore, I'm pleased to reporting that the procurement of the new FMIS, the one that's supported by the World Bank, has been completed through a competitive process. This new system is comprehensive. It includes module for budget planning, commitment control, accounting, reporting, and treasury operation. It is designed with interface to integrate with the tax risk custom system and the Line Ministry platform and all of the MOF system. Our timeline is ambitious but firm. We're targeting a nationwide rollout in the third quarter of 2026, but it might be a little bit delayed, so it might push to around like 2027. This new FMIS provides a unified platform to end-to-end budget lifecycle management. If you allow the real-time transaction capture across all the fiscal agency, automate reconciliation with exception-driven audit trail. Crucially, a real standardized fiscal report aligned with the GFS 2014 and IMF guideline as well. Regarding the payment infrastructure, we have made significant stride. The Lao QR system is now popularized for retail and government payment collection. Our partnership with Visa or Lao Mobile Money is expanding financial exclusive. Legally, this is underpinned by the law of payment system. Our integration priority on now focus on interfacing of our FMIS payment module with the RTGS for high value government transaction. We are also standardized payment message format using ISO 20022 to ensure the interoperability. Furthermore, we are embedding the AML KYC check as well within the ultimate payment workflow to ensure the compliance. As for the current system, Lao FMIS, we're using the certificate authority for the approval on both the payment voucher and the payment order. This way, we could reduce the payment process from 22 steps to 9 steps. As for the signature, we reduced from 4 signatures in total, so we reduced it to two signatures, which could help to reduce the time of the process of each of the payment quite a lot on this one. On this topic of cash and liquidity management, we are moving away from the manual cash forecasting based on historical pattern. Our digital enhancement objective include ultimate cash forecasting that integrate revenue collection data, expenditure commitment, and debt service schedule. We are building a real-time dashboard to provide a consolidated cash position across all the government accounts with alert mechanism for liquidity threshold. And the API integrate with the tax risk for the real-time revenue inflow projection while the filling which is as the ESB, the Enterprise Service Bus. And also for the data warehouse, we have consolidated all of our core data system in MOF. And we're also planning to use some of the analytics tool to do some analysis and historical trend analysis on this one. And as for the data governance, we are established a data quality framework. This includes a standardized chart of accounts aligned with the international classification standards and defined data ownership protocol. We are transitioning toward a IPSAS alignment accrue accounting framework and setting timeless target for financial statement. Data security is paramount with access control protocol aligned with the cybersecurity standard and encryption requirement for sensitive fiscal data. As for challenges, first off, we have the capacity building and human resource development. We're looking at this through four distinct lenses: assessment, strategy, knowledge management, and support. First one is the current capacity assessment. To be honest on this one, where we stand today, our current capacity assessment has identified 3 critical gaps that we need to address immediately. Digital skill gaps, we are facing like a shortage of staff trained specifically in digital financial system and data analytics. Security risk, there's a limit cybersecurity expert within our Treasury operation team, which is vulnerability we cannot ignore. Inconsistency, we see a variable level of digital literacy across the different level of government, from central to provincial to district. We need to bring everyone up to the speed on this one. And training strategy on the second one. To bridge this gap, we have designed a training strategy. We are looking for a quick fix. We're looking for a sustainable growth. Tier curriculum, we are rolling out a curriculum that starts with the foundation digital skills, move to operation, proficiency in our FMIS, and advance to high-level data analytics. Sustainability, we're adopting a train-to-trainer model to ensure that knowledge transfer sustainability within the government structure rather than relying on an external consultant forever. Hands-on learning, and finally, we're implementing a practical simulation environment. This allows staff to make mistakes and learn in a safe space before touching the live financial data. The third one is institution knowledge management. We must address how we store and share what we know. This is our institution knowledge management pillar. Localization, crucially, we are documenting all business process and system procedure in Lao language. So this ensures the accessibility for all of the staff in Laos. The repository, we are building a central knowledge repository. This will be the go-to place for troubleshooting guidance and sharing best practice. Succession planning, perhaps most importantly, we are establishing succession planning protocol. This to mitigate the risk when staff turnover occur, ensuring that institution memory isn't lost when a key employee leave. And the fourth one, performance support. And we do support our team once the system is live. This is a performance support framework. Real-time help, we are implementing help desk functionality to provide real-time user assistance during the system rollout. No one should be stuck without the answer. Continuous learning, we will conduct regular refreshing training aligned with the system upgrade. As the software evolves, so must our skills. For metrics, we are linking capability development to perform metrics. We want to see a direct correction between better training and higher data quality outcome. However, we must be realistic on this one. Transformation is not without its handle. We want to be transparent about the challenge we face and how we are addressing them. First, we have technology and infrastructure. Internet reliability in rural and remote government office remain a concern. This affects system access for our district level user. Additionally, we have fragment legacy system that require integration with the new FMIS architecture and data standardization gaps that delay interoperability. Our mitigation on this one is we're deploying an offline capable FMIS module with synchronization protocol for intermittent connectivity. We have established a data governance working group to establish common standard and migration protocol. Second, we have human capacity and the change management. This is a shortage of the staff trained in digital financial system and data analytics. We also see variable digital latency across central, provincial, and district level. Naturally, these are some resistant to process change among staff accustomed to the manual framework. Application on this, we're implementing a tier training curriculum. This addresses foundation, digital skills, FMIS operation proficiency, and advanced analytics. We're using the train-the-trainer model to ensure sustainable knowledge transfer within the government structure. We're also documenting all business process in Lao language to ensure knowledge retention and have established and help desk for a real-time user assistant. Third one will be institution coordination. And these are some time overlapping responsibility across Ministry of Finance Department and coordination with the Bank of Laos PDR, the Ministry of the Technology and Communication require a clear role definition. Our mitigation on this is we are ensuring that the journal support initially aligns strictly with the government-owned reform priority. We're engaging an end user early in the system design and testing phase to build ownership to reduce the resistance. And lastly, for the way forwards. Our way forward is focused on the concrete deliverable that enhance transparency and effectively. For the first one is the data warehouse architecture. We are building this to support historical trend analysis, scenario modeling, and predictive analytics. This will move us from the reactive reporting to proactive decision making. The second one is the e-procurement. We're moving toward to the electric procurement to increase transparency, reduce opportunity to afford the corruption, and build the institution capacity. FMIS rollout, we focus on the enhancing budgetary units, accountability in utilizing the current FMIS system, while we're preparing for the full FMIS rollout targeting in Q3 of 2026, but we might need to push that into 2027. For the fourth one, e-tech invoice, we're implementing the integrated point of sale system at key tourist site. This will enhance the revenue collection integrity, ensure the real-time transaction transparency, and strengthen the financial accountability in the high traffic section. And the last one, the ministry integration. We plan to integrate our system with the Ministry of Labor and Social Welfare, the Ministry of Culture and Tourism, and the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, specifically for the revenue collection purpose. In conclusion on this one, the State Treasury of Laos is committed to balancing technology ambition with institution readiness. We are building a legal foundation and modern infrastructure to ensure secure public payment operation. We recognize that the technology is only as good as the people who use it and the law that govern it. We thank our development partner, the World Banks, and PEMNA community. We look forward to learning from your experience as we implement these reforms over the coming months. Thank you for your attention.